Hi, students. Dr. Cohen here. I am going to go over a few things to help you prepare for the final, but before I do, I wanted to show you these word clouds that I created using the words that you had given me at both the beginning of the semester and the end of the semester. The question was, what are three things that you think of when you hear the term older adults? And you can see that on your left-hand side is the list from the beginning of the semester, and the ones on the left are from the end of the semester. Um, Hold on just a sec. This is interesting. Okay. Hmm. There we go. Okay. So the start of the semester is on the left and the end of the semester is on the right. And what you see is that wisdom, and to just explain how word clouds work, the more often a word is used, the larger it is. So for instance, you could see that both at the beginning of the semester and the end of the semester, the word wisdom was used quite a bit to describe older adults. But then we also see the word wise, which was used both times, and the word happy, which was used both times. But experience actually pops up pretty loudly in the end of the semester. I don't see experience even here on the one from the beginning. And then the other thing that I saw that was pretty big was lively. Was at the end of the semester, and then on the start of the semester, I see the word lonely is pretty big, but I don't see it at the end of the semester. So just take a minute and have a look at these. It'll give you a sense of kind of how things have changed in your views of older adults from the beginning of the semester to the end. Okay, let's get started on what you all are probably most interested in this video, which is the final exam. The final exam is worth 100 points or 5% of your final grade. It consists of the following. You'll have a case study from which there'll be 4 different multiple choice questions that you'll have to answer. Then there'll be one written response question that has multiple related short answer questions within it. So, and it really depends. There's, I think, 3 or 4 different short answer written response kinds of questions in the exam, and you'll only get one of those 4. So I guess that's another thing to be aware of, is that there is a question set for the case study, a question set for the written response, and then the 6 multiple choice kind of generalized questions. There's also a question set for that. So that's what you're going to get. So you're going to have basically 10 multiple choice questions and 1 written response question that has multiple sub questions within it. Okay. The grades will not automatically go into the grade book because your written response questions are going to have to be answered by me manually. And I think I had told you all in an email, if you send me an email once you finish the final, I'll try and get in there within 24 hours and grade it. So you don't have to wait until after the deadline of the final. You'll have 120 minutes to take it. You should be able to complete it in much less than 120 minutes, but it gives you that time that is allocated for a final. So I'm giving that time to you. It opens on the 6th of December at 8 a.m. and it closes on the 11th of December at 11:59. And it will close. So you have 2 hours to take it, and you have to take it within that window. So pay careful attention. Let's see. Be sure to use a secure internet for that. The rest of this PowerPoint is basically you have a study guide, and what I've done is I've pulled some slides from earlier in the semester into a single PowerPoint that expands out. So on your study sheet, it just gives you the terms. This gives you a little bit more detail in it. I'm not going to reteach those lessons, but I figured I would try and pull that together. It doesn't have everything from the study guide in it, but these are just PowerPoint slides that I have used earlier in the semester that should help you out. So rather than going through too much detail with them, I'm just going to go through each one and just show it to you. And I'm going to just not give an animation for the rest. And you can always pause this to look in more detail about any of the particular ones that are out here. And again, I didn't create anything new here. These are all slides that have been used earlier in the semester. And I know I'm going through them very fast, but remember, you can always pause the video if you want to spend some time to look at them in detail. Okay. So I hope this is helpful, and I wish you all well on the final exam. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will wish you well with your final exam. Thank you. Bye now.